Hi, I'm Sean Smith. That makes this Sean Smith Photos, where I edit street photography and occasional travel photos in On1 Photo Raw. So today, big news, On1 dropped out the point 0.1 release for On1 2024. And I have downloaded and installed it, and we're going to go through the release notes shortly. Let's get to it. All right, so on screen you should see a bulleted list of the updates that are part of On1 2024.1. And the first one, it says, is updated the color balance filter to use new color wheel style controls. So let's check that out. And I'll use this photo here. And I've already added a color balance filter, which I have never used before. And now I see that we've got these different color wheels for midtone, shadows, so we can move it around and just change what it works. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I like the interface in any case. Not having used this filter for color balance, I can't say if it's better or worse than the previous version of it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. The next thing they say in the release notes is they added the ability to collapse manually or automatically the properties inspector, and added the ability to nest the properties inspector into the right panel. Now this is something I was not really happy about with how they had the masking options that in this floating panel when 2024 came out. So it looks like they've fixed it. Let's take a look. I'm going to pop over to this image, and if I do this, okay, so it's here. I need to go and change some settings. So to fix this, we're going to go into Window, Properties, and then we have Show, Nest, and Auto Collapse. So I'm going to turn on Nest. And what happens is previously in 2023, all of those options were a part of each filter. So what they've done now is if I collapse this filter and I open this one and I open up the masking options, the masking options all show up top. Now, this is an improvement over what we had with the initial 2024 release, but my preference is what we had in older versions of On1, where if I open up the masking, it slides down with the entire filter. I like that because then it was clear what I'm masking, or what sort of what filter I'm working on when I'm working with the masking layers. Right now, it's not as obvious. So I can go in here and now I can reverse the filter and, you know, whatever I want, it's here, and this is better than the floating pane, but I don't think it's quite as good as what we had in 2023. Again, let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, so the next thing, there's the Edit Capture Date feature was changed to adjust all selected photos by the same relative amount, making it more useful for synchronizing multiple cameras. Okay, so let's grab multiple photos. So I've got 4 photos here, and we'll go to Photo, Edit Capture Date, or we can just right-click after we've selected, and we can do Edit Capture Date. It's the same procedure. So just like in older versions, we can adjust the time zone, and it adjusts it by 1 hour. So I mentioned in a previous video that it would be helpful to include half-hour options because Newfoundland and at least one country in South America, I don't remember which one, has half-hour time zones. We can set it to create a specific date or set a specific date. Now, I'm not sure what the difference here is, but adjusting time zones, I can go to -3 or whatever I want. And then the other options are, or the other improvements are improved performance when returning to browse after editing a photo, added additional user insight if the app crashes due to outdated video card. So usually you'll get a little pop-up with some information. I guess that's going to be there if you crash because of this video card driver. They fixed several other bugs. Added support for the OM system TG7. I'm not sure what that is, but if you've got one, you've got support now. And they added lens profiles for the Canon EF 11-24, Canon RF 15-30, Fujifilm GF 55mm, and the Sigma 15mm f2.8. So some improvements, some bug fixes. I do like the improvement to the masking panel, the properties panel. I think it could be improved further by just nesting it like it was previously, but you do have these options to stop it from being a floating floating panel. Hey, if you've liked my content, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.